10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Question. What comes to mind when you hear these words? Edibles, wax, CBD, flower, sativa. Yeah, you get it. They're all related to cannabis. You know, marijuana or weed. Today, people everywhere, from the White House to the State House and to the Big House, are talking about legalizing marijuana. This is Yaz Hurston. Join me in this journey as we delve into the world of the evolutionary cannabis industry. Welcome to Blunt Discussion.
Yes. Rise and shine. This is Yaz Hurston. You're listening to Blunt Discussion. Our podcast is addressing the legalization of marijuana, not just in Canada, not just in Nevada, because they're legal already, but we're looking at how it's coming here to New York City. And it's been an awesome ride. But you know, I would be remiss if it didn't. I share this podcast is not just addressing, you know, how the legalization is happening and people that are enthusiasts are having a good time with it, but more importantly, how this legalization has to address a couple of responsible issues. Let me say that again. Responsible issues. So, you know, people in our community that's been impacted by the failed war on drugs, you know, those records that are marijuana related, that are non-violent, they got to be impuged. And, you know, is that the word? Is that a word? Expunged. I didn't have anything, guys. I'm just really messed up on the word. They have to be expunged. You know, those records have to be vacated. And if there's not a way, we got to make a way about it. You know, money that's being made from the businesses right now, they got to go back into our communities. That has to be real. And more importantly, we understand the medicinal benefits, but people that are in businesses that want to get into business and benefit off of 420 friendly type environments and related products, they should get a piece too. And so before I begin into having our great guests that are in the house, I think I'm going to stop and do the term of the day for the show. We'll be right back.
You think that was cool?
Check this out. This is term of the day. Bud. B-U-D. Noun. Bud refers to the actual flower of the marijuana plant. These are the fluffy parts that are harvested and used for recreational and medicinal purposes, as they contain the highest concentrations of active cannabinoids. When used in a sentence, let's smoke a little bud before we go to the movies. This has been Term of the Day.
Thank you, Yana. Well, you know, we think about, you know, these different terms. It's very important because as we are on the show, we're educating people about the different terms. Certainly, folks don't know the difference between THC or CBD. They don't know the difference between flower or bud or, you know, a tincture or wax. All these things people are learning more and more every day. And the more you know, the more educated you are about what you do, what you intake. But I'm here to talk about not only what we intake, but what we wear, right? And so I met these two young brothers here, and they are just awesome. They're guys from around the way that like to stay high and fly. And I mean, you guys kind of look high and fly right now, too.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. It's real simple. They're from Bushwick, and they like to promote cannabis in their way. And with that said, they decided to design fun, simple, basic pieces that represent the brand of where they're from. They have pop-up shops throughout the city metro area, and they take free smoke tours across the country to spread their brand. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Jay and Steve-O from Wake and Bake Way.
Thank you for having us. That was amazing.
I think it was amazing. You guys are amazing. I mean, look at your shirts, Free Smoke and Wake and Bake. So tell us what made you, I mean, first, I get you from Brooklyn. And that's enough with it in itself, right?
Yeah.
But why don't you tell us a little bit about what made you start this product along with your love of the brand?
Well, we started the product by just out of my living room. Everybody came over. We had a lot of sessions home, and while we were doing that, I got tired of everybody being in my house. So I said, let's take this to another level, and we started creating events out of it. And from the events, we did the apparel straight from the events, because from doing the events, we wanted people to recognize us, and they had no way of knowing who was throwing the event. So we put apparel on our back and said, this is us. And then the apparel became popular, and it was in demand, and that's why we made it.
And you know, I mean, as it grew, I guess we kind of make a few creative decisions as we went along. You know, keep it exclusively to 420 parties and 420 culture. You know, that's really what we're about. You know, this is the era of the entrepreneur. There shouldn't be a reason why we should have a brand or our own company. Why are we spending so much money on someone else's ideas when we can, we have our own good, valid ideas? And so the thing kind of extends also into, the 420 environment. You understand? There's so many opportunities in the 420, industry that people could jump on, and we're not aware of it. As minorities, we're just taught, get a job, doing 9 to 5, and pay your bills and you good. But there's so many opportunities out there. Like you have so many guests here that they're trying to promote the culture, and there's just so many aspects to it, and this is what we're about.
So when you what are your backgrounds? Are your backgrounds like in marketing or anything like that? As making the shirts, or what is it?
I mean, we make the shirts ourselves. We design them. We go source the fabric. Source the shirts. We get them printed ourselves and everything. We running around trying to get the best price. And it's what we think is fly. What we think is dope.
Yeah, they're designed in Brooklyn. Or designed in Bushwick and made in Brooklyn, basically. So
yeah, Bushwick, born and raised. I mean, why shouldn't people from Brooklyn, benefit off of Brooklyn
Yeah.
brands? You understand? Why shouldn't we,
And we're trying to.
As a Harlemite, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's all of a sudden
everybody
should
benefit. No, it is a brand.
They're trying to change our name to what's that? East Williamsburg, and we're from Bushwick, and we're trying to honor that and represent where we're from and what we do and keep that going, because they're trying to make us fade away, and we're not gonna go away.
That's right. So the concepts, you have different. I've seen both of those shirts in those different styles. So Free Smoke and Wake and Bake Way, what's the thought process behind that? I understand the identity part, but like what's the thinking of it? People come to you and say, yo, do you have free smoke?
They just really shout it out because I guess because it's not legal here, so no one is really looking at it like that. But we are trying to let people know that it's a possibility. You know what I mean? People that need to be medicated, their patients, why shouldn't they get their smoke for free? You know what I mean? If they're sick or need it in that type of light. So not just the people like myself who use it for meditation, and things of that nature. So the free part, we definitely live behind it when we can, for those that deserve it. And Wake and Bake Way is basically how you wake up and do what you do. How I wake up and do what I do is, partaking in 420, my spliff in the morning. But other people, it could be actually waking and baking. So, our brand is actually not just about smoking, you know what I mean? It's actually open to the actual baker that gets up and bake,
Time to make the donuts, kind of like
it's
that.
It's a serious business,
And also, it acknowledges all the different aspects of the 420 culture. You understand? Like some people like to smoke, some people like to vape, some people like to do wax. And also, there's a lot of ignorance about it in Brooklyn. Like there's so much culture happening in Cali, Colorado, Vegas, all the places where it's legal. There's so many innovations, and we're so in the dark over here. And it's kind of weird because you find people that know, and then you find people that don't know. And it's such a big differentiation. So we are we're about educating everybody and acknowledging everybody who you know, if you a smoker, if you like to, you know, if you like to get high and everything, you know, you know the stress, and you know, it's not easy to be a smoker, especially if you have to, you know, 9 to 5 job, or if, you know, you have to get out and reach the day. So, you know, that's what we're trying to acknowledge.
Yeah,
We're
it's
trying to,
interesting how you all that's trying to, I guess, pioneers and trailblazers, you have to spend a lot of time educating
Oh yeah.
people
Yes,
too. That's
definitely.
finding more and more entrepreneurs now in this industry. You have to spend time educating folks on the different strains.
Especially since it's
Everything,
not
yeah.
legal here, so most people wouldn't know.
They don't
You know
know.
what I mean? Everything here that we've been doing from day one has been in the dark. You know what I mean? So this the first time it's actually coming to light
I
in
can
some
imagine.
way.
Yeah,
But the light not shining fully yet. So you know
right.
we're still waiting.
So when you go to different parts of the country where it is legal, I find that when I came back and I would ask people, well, if you're smoking, what are you smoking? Right? And they didn't know.
Yeah.
They just got whatever they
Oh,
got
yeah.
Absolutely,
from.
yeah.
Do you think that legalization will help better better provide safer products or safer weed,
Absolutely,
or
like a general standard, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's
Most
people
of
that they just, you know, they think about the price point more than, you know, the quality of what they're getting. And, you know, it's that, you know, that can lead down. This is how you got stuff like K2 coming out,
horrible?
you know? So it's, you know, if you have everybody on the same page, or at least have a general idea of what it is or what it's supposed to do, you can avoid, you know, all these, you know, just anything horrible going down.
So your shirts, because that's legal, you can sell that
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yes, absolutely.
How is the sales going when your pop-up stores or wherever you are? How's that? How did you realize you was on a diamond when you was doing it?
we just like to what we did was create an environment that we're used to, and most of the people around us are used to. So it started out with just friends and family. So from there, you know, the word spreads on its own, and everyone started coming and showing love. And you know, at our events, we got free food, free drinks, you know what I mean, and you know, and free accessories as well, you know. So who wouldn't want to come and partake in what's going on and buy the clothing and wear it and represent for what this is?
So tell me, is the apparel limited to shirts?
No, we got sweatpants, shorts. A lot of things are definitely in the making and coming out like as we speak.
Awesome.
We have no more hats. That's what we sell out of first. You know what I mean?
Free smoke hats.
Well, I haven't
Wake and
made
bake.
wake and bake way hats.
Okay.
You know, so but we haven't made the free smoke hats yet. But all of those are to come.
Well, maybe we collaborate. I have my I was telling Dave all the time. I have my leaf for blunt discussion, and that's it's copyrighted. But I'm interested in putting that in apparel. So
You
maybe
should.
there's a way
Why not?
work together or something. Or maybe just me.
Exactly. Hey, look, the way I started it, or the way we started it, was we don't have to wear nobody's clothing anymore. You know what I mean? So it didn't really matter if anybody was buying it or not, as long as I don't have to go out and buy, you know, a piece for 35, 45, whatever. You know what I mean? If I'm,
So you just put your stuff on a hoodie or something like that and rock out.
and
Yeah,
put it
that's
on
what they do.
myself. If I know I'm fly already, I don't need nobody to tell me.
Yeah.
You know,
High and fly.
that's it.
Exactly. You get it.
No, that's awesome. I mean, the entrepreneur spirit is definitely strong, and you guys recommend other folks to do the same thing, or have you
of
been
course.
working with other
Yes.
people?
Of
Or?
course, definitely. Actually, my cousin has a company called Bushwick Grand, and he what they do is events, and they paired up with Airbnb, who and they keep little small concerts. So like Thursday, this coming Thursday, we have a pop up coming up this Thursday, and they're also having their concert. So you know, like when they're done, that crowd will probably come over to the pop up. So we
That's great.
keep
So
we keep it
collaborations
building.
and
Yeah,
everything.
we keep it building.
So you have a box in front of me, and I know it's not cookies, but what's in this box?
I actually got some cereal in that box. Right.
It's good cereal.
You guys can you open it?
Of course.
Okay. Cereal. Okay. Yay! A shirt. I actually bought a shirt from you.
Did you?
Oh, word?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember me.
Oh, appreciate
No, of course
you.
I remember
yeah.
you. We was at I remember.
Okay,
the
we
event.
were, yeah.
I remember the event.
You don't need to say where we was at.
I
But
remember
just-
the event.
But yeah, okay. So I see that there's some stuff in here.
Oh yeah. There's a glass in there,
Yeah,
so I don't want it to
take that
drop
out.
on you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
You know.
That's what we're about. Just goodies.
Shirt,
and,
just
apparel.
goodies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, this is nice. Oh, this is really nice. You know, I'm a Delta, so
Mhm.
red is good. I don't know if I could.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you see what that says though? That one says it's free smoke in the mirror, so it's smoke free. It means the same thing, but you could
Yeah.
actually
It's a rare
get
variant.
away with that one a little bit
Smoke
more.
free,
You
right?
know
Because
what I
people
mean?
don't like to smoke.
Ah,
This is nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Of
you.
course.
Thank you for
You
having
guys
me.
are inspiration. And what else is in here?
oh, and we got some cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh,
Mm.
cinnamon toast crunch. Okay.
And
Okay, I
got
see
some
it.
flies there.
Yeah,
and,
right.
magnets for you to put on your fridge.
Thank you. Paper.
Some paper. Got a lighter
Is this
in
hemp
there.
paper?
It is hemp paper.
So what's the benefits of using hemp paper versus like white or like a blunt?
Well, I guess the white paper has the dye in it, so that's why people try to stay away from it. But I'm still OG, so I do white paper. I'm a classic bamboo man, so I do not
I didn't know that
tell
was
people
that.
not to, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I understand the hemp situation. Hey, you want to be clean, organic, that's the way
Sure.
to go. You got corn paper, you got all kind of stuff out
Wow.
there now.
Well, Jay and Steve-O, you guys are awesome.
Overwhelmed you with all this stuff?
No, huh?
Overwhelmed you with all this?
No, it's not. No. I'm like, this is great. I just think that the camera get.
Oh,
Well, that's all right. We're gonna be
Camera got
it's podcast anyway, so we'll it's gonna be podcast anyway. So this is if we wanted to reach out. Let me just say this: if we wanted to reach out and we wanted to, you guys are having a bus ride.
that's actually we're sponsoring the bus ride because it's not it's not really our kind of party, but we are sponsoring it. And if you want to go,
What do you mean it's not your kind of party?
Meaning the type of music, I guess it's like almost rave in a way, like electronic. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Gives you a headache, right?
I mean, we're slower than that. You
Sure,
know, what I mean? That's
sure.
too fast for people like us.
Sure.
So
So you're
but
giving a boat ride though.
but the people
a
are
bus ride.
yes, but the people can go
Mm-hmm.
and they can contact Kicks and Kegs on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and DM them and get all the information.
So if they wanted to reach you,
If they want to reach us, we're also on Instagram and we also have a website, Wake and Bake Way, spelt out. .com, and you can go there. All the apparel's up there. We'll be putting more apparel as the time goes by. The pop-ups, we usually give that information out on the Instagram because it's for more private crowd. But if you hit us up now through using BD Blunt Discussion Podcast, hit us up. RSVP for Thursday's pop-up. You can get in there. So it's free too, so you get a lot of free stuff in there. So
and now everybody likes free.
hey,
Absolutely.
Everybody likes free.
It's not a gimmick.
That's
you
right.
know.
No,
It's
that's right.
something that you're a witness of. It's not a gimmick.
It's true. That's true. That's true. And so I wish you the best. If there's any comments that both of you, I can take your time for each one of you. If there's any word of advice or word of wisdom that you can give to someone who's definitely going through maintaining their own culture, what would that advice be?
Thinking on this one,
Oh,
Steve.
man, you want me to come with something deep?
Yep.
I mean, persevere. That's the only thing to do. You could just persevere. It's gonna always be tough. Life's always tough, but you just gotta get up and keep at it. And eventually, you stumble, but you're gonna get up at one point, and you're gonna meet people that share your same vision, your same idea, and you're gonna make progress. You're gonna get to where you gotta be. And just always stay loyal, stay regular, stay humble, and pretty much it.
First thing you got to do is wake up. So
Oh yeah.
wake up. However you do that, bake up. However you do that, and you will be able to get a lot done in your life, whatever that is. So just make sure you enjoy what you're doing, because this is fun for us. And
Absolutely, yeah.
if it's not fun, then
It's not worth doing it.
stop the rat race, people.
Exactly.
So how much is a T-shirt or a shirt?
Well, we got special shirts up now for July 4th. That's $35 starting, and the rest of the shirts vary between $35 to $50.
Okay, words of wisdom, as well as your price points given to us the Wake and Bake way.
Oh,
thank you, gentlemen, so much for
Thank
coming
you,
on
thank
Blunt
you.
Discussion. You
thank
guys
you so
are
much.
awesome.
You're the
You too,
best.
yes.
We appreciate you.
No,
thank you so much.
No, thank you.
We
Yes.
can't get nowhere without this, so thank
Word.
you.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. So you've been listening to Blunt Discussion. This is Yaz Hurston, and I had a good time. And so we'll see you the next time. Peace out. This has been a Say Yaz Productions.